Hey guys, I've made this video from a coaching session that I've done recently, and I just thought that there were some pretty interesting moments that I could share with you guys so you can also learn from it. And if you're interested in personal coaching, you can book me directly on Metafy or contact me via Discord. All the links are in the description. Enjoy the video, guys.
Well, one thing I'm gonna tell you, and it's a mistake from a lot of people, when they have the bomb, they feel kinda in a rush to plant the bomb when they get into a bomb site.
Yeah, very true.
And this is something you can easily fix. It's just that before planting, you need to make sure you're safe. And here, are you safe?
Yeah, no, not really.
So there is no rush to plant the bomb. The rush is to get the bomb site, and once you're sure about the bomb site being secure, then you can plant. And this applies to all the maps. Like really simple rule, because you planting few seconds earlier and potentially dying is worse than making sure it's clear, getting the trades done, and then planting.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nice. Quick one. If you open cases or upgrade skins, you should be using Hellcase. You've got cases, upgrades, case battles, contract, plus constant events and even giveaways from users. They also have a level system, so you're getting 3 cases just from using the site. If you're gonna use it, don't waste it. Use my code Keoz for a 10% bonus on your deposit. And also open daily 3 cases, even without deposit. Link is in the description. Alright, enjoy the video.
Do you have a routine you like to do when you start B?
Usually, yeah, I usually throw the smolly. Okay, and I found a problem with it already. Okay, maybe regret to say is that it's too deep and they can get there first. Well, and it's happened to me.
That's not the problem, because this starter, a lot of people do it, especially in pros, but the way they do it way faster. And
That's why she
people can be in front of the molly if you do it so slow as you did. The thing,
is.
it should be a smooth motion. Do you see my mouse? So when you go like here, and you will see the windows, I will show you. Like here already you're making it harder than it is just with your movements, because when you're running up you're like doing some WA, you're not doing just like straight movements. What I mean
That's
is like literally just run W here, or like run like this, already have the pre-aim, and then you just do a nice W bounce here.
makes sense.
I'm gonna show you on a server after how it looks, really. Yeah, this way already you're gonna be more secure about B early. And
Okay.
if your short guy is a pre-made, especially, really important thing that even if you throw the molly as fast as possible, if one guy just runs, he can beat the molly, but the short guy should hear that and call it to you.
Okay.
So here, yeah, you're wasting a lot of time.
I'm very sick. Should do it.
To show you after. And also your jump spotting so late. Like really theoretically the best thing to do is, yeah, you come, insta molly, and then insta knife out, jump. Because
In the
case that, let's say you have a short guy not even saying to you that someone is running, you insta will spot the guy here before he can even get close here in the corner, for example.
makes sense.
And for example, I will just give you an idea of a starter you can have. So you do this molly, you do this jump once. Once you see no one, I can give you the option to, you can jump on balcony and you wait the fade of the molly and just throw HE grenade on the fade of the molly. So the molly just ends, instantly nade here, because what happens usually? If someone comes B, or even if they wanna pop B, they get mollied here. And what happens? They just stay behind it, right? And as
As the money
fades, they're like snails. They just go inside BFs, especially at this level.
so yeah.
This is a good timing that makes sense where you can use your nade, for example, on the fade of the molly, because that's a really common timing where people, if they wanna commit B, you can get some free damages, for example. And here, for example, why you... This should be a free kill for you. But why it's not a free kill? Because the way you pick the angles. So your pre-aim is not good enough here. And at the same time, it's because of your pathing. So I'm gonna explain that. This is good to pick from the back wall. Usually, to get better perspective on the duels, you wanna pick on the back wall.
It's here. Yeah.
Here, this wall is actually fucking you up a bit. You don't, like, if you go too much next to this wall, it's not allowing you to do this nice peaks, which should look like this, like this. Here you're just getting stuck into the wall and it's fucking you up. So you wanna make sure you have this space to, you get your crosshair ready, boom, you peek. Crosshair ready, boom, you peek. And here it was a bit too slow, like too many angles instead of like it's what I call like slicing the angles. Boom, one
Slice?
boom, another slice.
Yeah, very intentionally looking at spots individually, just like.
And here, for example, it's the opposite example. He sees you and you're really static. Look how it's gonna look. In CS, the main thing is the movements and being a hard target for the opponents, in my opinion. And then also mastering, obviously, how you counter-strafe and aim. But like, look, he will see you, he sees you, and look how easy it is for him.
Yeah, very easy.
And this is because you don't first, yeah, you just don't hide fully. Like you should know that when you're so close to the wall, your body is gonna stick out. And this is something you need to know when you're close to the wall. Maybe you don't know it, but when you're close to the walls and the guy is further of the wall, he has a perspective advantage. So let's say you actually was correctly hidden, so more to the right, and then you peek him, then it makes sense to do a nice and wide peek rather than doing a short peek, because it's easier for you to adjust while you run and then stop and shoot. And for him, you're gonna run like a speed demon, basically.
Makes sense.
Here is the same. Okay,
Guys,
this is something. How do you think in this scenario you could have done it better? Like if you can explain with your own words about this second guy coming, because you knew he was coming, right?
yeah, maybe like hide completely behind the wall and then exactly 90-degree full speed peak.
Exactly, as easy as you just said it. So boom, you kill him. You hear this guy coming. You don't even have to hold him. You go fully right, and then as you hear him picking you, you are the one actually picking him, like he's speaking to you right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is an option. Another option which I maybe don't like it as much because they have the info your window. So for him, it's easy to pre-aim, as you see. But another option would be to at least commit to something, because here you're like, it looks like you're scared. Or just not.
I was, yeah, I was scared. It's 1v3, I thought, man, I'm so screwed.
So you're neither committing to the fight, neither you're fully hiding and then committing. So this is the main problem. You're not choosing an option. Because in my opinion, if you kill this guy and maybe just stay in the open here, you still have a chance to kill him more than what you do. Because this is the same what happened on B. You try to kinda hide, kinda play the duel, and then you end up not doing any of it.
Interesting, okay.
This is the same thing.
Bad take. Same, holding W, yeah.
You do the diagonal peek. And if you do this, you need to be good at even counter-strafing in diagonal, which means pressing 2 keys to counter-strafe.
Yeah.
Let's say you move W and A, then you need to press S and D, and this needs to be like really quick. But yeah, it didn't help you. But let's see. I want to double check something. And also another thing, really common thing. Look at this guy. When you scale like this on bench, I mean, obviously you probably don't know that your mate is. I mean, you maybe don't know, maybe you know, but you have a teammate here, kinda holding CT. Well, not really, but
In theory.
yeah, in theory, yeah. The way you path is not optimized. So I'm gonna explain. So the way you path is like you watch CT and you go like this. The best pathing is like going like this, checking here, checking here. Does it make sense?
Because, yeah, these guys too.
Kill you. It needs to be open to more angles, so potentially your teammate will cover you. And while your teammate is covering you, look, you could have gotten this free kill, because once again, what I said, we cannot assume based off one information that all the rest is clear. We cannot be tunnel vision from one guy CT. And especially on Mirage, it's really common that one guy is CT and one guy is hiding somewhere on A. It's like really common scenario on Mirage. So
Makes sense, yeah. Next time.
you scale like this, it's so simple to just scale like this. And what makes it even more simple is that, look, when you scale like this, looking this way, you only have to press D. So it's literally so easy when you spot the guy, counter-strafe, shoot him. And then here, when you turn, you can literally just peek. If you look the wall, just A. Instead of doing this, you know, the diagonal weird movement, being in like all the crossfires possible.
Yeah, makes sense.